Well, welcome to another edition of Move with Matt. Today we are out here fishing on one of my favorite rivers, not too far from home. Bear with me though, because as you can see, the water's a little high, it's a little murky, so not looking too good for conditions wise, but we're gonna make it work. Today I just want to talk about patience. Patience being something that I struggle with heavily when it comes to being where I want to be, and I want to be there now. I've been struggling with it lately because I feel like I've been putting in a ton of work to my fitness, my business, family, but mostly my business and my fitness. I feel like I've been putting in a ton of work and I just haven't been getting the results that I've been searching for. I haven't had the big deals close. I've had a couple fall out recently. Not to say that's my fault, but I'm always questioning what could I have done to be better in that situation? What could I have done to get us to the finish line? And with fitness too, it's like I've been training for this half marathon. I actually was training for the full marathon, but I just felt like it was turning into too much of a chore. And I got so many other things going on. I just can't really train for 3 hours every Sunday or every Saturday morning. And I really enjoy running, and I don't want it to become something that I turn to hate. So I've moved that back to a half marathon, and I've actually started to love it again because I'm starting to focus more on the enjoyment of it and why I'm doing it instead of the results behind it. I will hardly look at my clock anymore. I mean, I'll still track everything so I can see what's going on after the fact, but during the run, normally I would have that thing checked every mile. Okay, what are my splits here? What's going on there? Got to pick up the pace here. And it just wasn't fun for me anymore. So I've kind of put that in the back pocket, just left it tracking myself, but not looking at it until the very end, which funny enough, I've actually seen that my splits and my times have gone up. They've gotten faster since I've just kind of focused on being out there and running. I mean, as you can see, I'm in a beautiful area. This is like, we'll say 10 miles from my house. So it's really tough to beat. I'm sorry you're going to be looking at my backside mostly as I'm casting, but first time I showed you guys one of my favorite spots when it comes to just shooting the bow. This is one of my favorite spots to come hang out in the summertime with the girls, play in the sand. It's a nice swimming beach, but also it's got some fish in it too. Caught my fair share here, but there is a reason why nobody else is down here, because it's been the thaw season. It's been raining a little bit, so the river's high, pretty murky. It's running a little fast for my liking down here, but I'm always optimistic. I always feel like I can will one out. My uncle always used to say that, and it's stuck with me. Just gotta will one out. But yeah, back to patience. So I've been struggling. I'm just kind of I'm a guy that puts goals in front of himself, builds them out, and then likes to chase them. And then once I chase them, I don't even really sit back and enjoy the accomplishment. I just kind of figure out what's next. And I was just telling my wife this morning, or no, not this morning, but the other morning on my long run on Saturday. And it's even crazy to say this, you guys, but like 10 miles isn't nothing to me anymore. Like, it's still 10 miles, but it's not super daunting anymore like it used to be. And anyways, I got back from the 10 miles, no stopping, just a nice, easy, it was like an 8:58 pace. So nothing crazy. I'm not setting any records, but on longer runs, you're supposed to do zone 2, which is have a lower heart rate and just get the time on your feet. Well, I came back and was saying how if I would have told myself 5 years ago that I was running just an easy 10 miles on a random Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m., I would have told you were crazy. I like to run. I've always kind of liked to run just as an escape, or just to, I use it as therapy almost. That I'd run 4 miles after work or whatever the case was, but that was kind of the extent of it. It was just to get a good sweat going, get a nice half-hour run in, call it. So to look back on that to where I am now, where I'm just running 10 miles every weekend, not to say like it's nothing again, but just because I built up that stamina through the fundamentals of just doing it, showing up and running. It's the hardest thing. It's pretty simple if you break it down. The days you don't feel like do it, just do it. But it's kind of my roundabout way of saying it was helping me understand the patience of everything. Like, it's taken me this long to have the stamina and the buildup to be able to just run 10 miles like that. So I'm trying to reinforce that to myself, that everything takes time, especially if it's worth doing. If it's something that really means something to you and it's hard, it's going to take time. Just got to put in the work, stay disciplined, and keep doing it. I mean, if it really means something to you, you're going to figure out a way to get it done, right? That's kind of how I always break it down. It's like when people say I don't have the time, or there's not enough time in the day, there's always time. Just priorities aren't straight. You got to figure out what's meaningful to you. Yeah, guys, we'll see. We'll see if I can will one out today, because I'm not trying to make excuses, but the conditions are not great in the water. We'll take it outside, though. It's nice out right now. And I bet a few of you guys are wondering why I'm using a spinning rod and not a fly rod. Well, first and foremost, I mean, this and a bait caster is all I grew up on. I could toss these things all day long. Fly rod, caught some fish on it, but I still got a lot of work to do. And I just, to be honest, got a little lazy and felt like I just didn't feel like putting my waders on and getting out there. And this thing's always in the back of my truck ready to go, so trust me, you'll see plenty of fly fishing videos, especially as the summer gets going. But yeah, I still have a lot to work to do there. So yeah, when it comes to the real estate world too, I have one active listing right now. It's 11 acres overlooking Whitefish Lake. Comes with a boat slip. It is not waterfront, but it does have lake access with its own boat slip. It's got incredible lake views. It backs the National Forest. It's just waiting for the right buyer to come build it, his or her dream home on it. I've had a few showings on it this week. I've got a couple buyers, a couple active buyers looking at other types of properties throughout the valley. Went and looked at a cool 6-bedroom house on 6.5 acres. And to be honest, I want to buy it. It has some great bones, just a little dated. The acreage need to be cleaned up a little bit, but it had serious potential. And if I had the extra funds, I would be scooping that property up. Not too far out of town. Yeah, so I'd be curious to hear, when it comes to my forte, land and ranches, and even luxury homes, what you guys are looking for, your must-haves, any questions you have, whether it comes to taxes, water rights, easements, mineral rights. There's so many things out there that I'm still learning that we got to figure out when it comes to purchasing the right property for you. So when we get together to have that buyer consultation, we'll figure all that stuff out and get you guys where you want to get to. Do got a few active listings, or no, sorry, a few future coming listings. 5-acre parcel with all the utilities on it. It's already got the well, septic, power. It's actually being used as a rental property for trailers right now. They've got 3 trailer sites hooked up and they rent those out. So it's an income producing property for them. But you can come in and clear those out and build your dream home too. It's about, say, 12 minutes out of town. Another potential brand new tiny home on 20 acres, about 20 minutes out of town, maybe 25 minutes. More off-grid. It actually is off-grid, but it has solar and everything hooked up. Surrounded by national forest, so I mean you could turn it into kind of a recreational property or getaway property, or stay in the tiny home while you build your dream home. So I'm just kind of gonna repeat what I've been talking about with you guys before in the previous episode, that I'm here to help us get better, help me get better, help my guests get better, learn from my guests, help you guys learn, see the lifestyle. I mean, like I said, you guys, this is 10 miles from my house. I don't think the camera's set up correctly either, but the mountains over there are unreal. Can't give away my spots just yet, so. Yeah, I haven't even had a hit on this thing yet. And it's not my favorite lure either. I lost my favorite lure the last time I was out here. But if you guys are looking to, maybe you're already here, maybe you're in Montana and you just want to share the lifestyle with me, or maybe you're looking to escape and set roots here in Montana, but this is as good as it gets, you guys. I mean, my day today, give you a little bit of what the day was today. So I ran my 5 miles this morning. Made the girls breakfast. Did some kind of emails and social media stuff for work while watching the girls, because my wife had a couple of work meetings herself. Did a workout, nothing crazy. I just did what I call a ghetto workout. Just kind of do what you can at home if you can't really escape to the gym. So I did 250 push-ups and 150 ab-related exercises. And you guys won't believe this, and I'm not even gonna try to turn you, but there's a bald eagle that just landed about 50 yards from me. He's gonna be the one that catches my fish. Yeah, he's perched up there probably 30, 40 yards in the tree, just looking down. But yeah, getting back to real estate lifestyle, like I mentioned previously, I want to be a resource to you guys, provide as much value as I can in whatever world it is. And I don't pretend to have all the answers, whether it does come to real estate or fitness or family. No idea. I'm still a work in progress myself. But the thing is that I'm searching for the answers, and I'm pretty resilient. So I'm gonna find a way to find the answers for either you or me. So if I don't know, I will find out. So please answer or ask any questions you guys got. I'll try my best to answer them. Yeah, so bear with me. It's just me, the camera, a tripod, my fishing pole, and the mic. I'll restate it. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So, like I said, all feedback is welcome. Bring it on. Help me out. Help me be better. I would be curious to see kind of the ratio on traditional fishermen versus fly fishermen. I would say when you're down here on the river, you see, I'm gonna say 80% fly fishermen. I think that's lowballing it. I think the majority of people here fly fish, which that's a beautiful art. I mean, when you get it down and you catch a hog on your fly rod, I don't know if there is a better feeling. It's kind of like shooting a buck or bull, which I have not shot yet with my bow, but kind of like shooting one of those with the bow versus a rifle. It's like they're both fun and exhilarating in their own ways, but the bow's just different, fly rod's just different. Once again, it all takes more patience with those things. Yeah, so we don't only use this for fishing and hanging out. This is about the time, actually. This is the time where you do some serious rafting. I do want to wheel one out for you guys so we can have a fish on camera. I did catch a bull trout recently, which these are heavily protected, these neck of the woods. So as soon as you recognize that it's a bull trout, you're supposed to release it and get it back to the water as soon as you can. It's kind of conflicting arguments on that, but I won't go there. I will say with the traditional spinning rod, when it comes to lures, I don't even take chances. If it's a treble hook, I will cut off two of the hooks, and I will make it a single hook, and then I will pinch the barbs. I don't even want to have a debate if a ranger comes down here checking hooks, checking licenses. I don't want to have to know what I'm allowed to fish with, when and where. I just make it as bare minimum as possible, knowing that it's going to be effective anywhere. So yeah, I'm just single hook, barbless guy. Just got to keep the tension on the fish so you don't lose them. And bear season's opened up. I have not had the chance to go out there yet. Maybe this weekend, maybe for like a little day thing, but I don't know. It's tough to get out there. Time is of the essence right now. But I'm curious if any of you guys have, or if you've had any bear stories yet. Seen anything, taking one down, they moving. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Yep, so this podcast, Move with Matt, like I've told you guys before, it's something that I felt a calling for, even though I do not enjoy being in front of the camera. I mean, somebody just pulled up on the beach and walked by, and it's just super awkward when you're out here fishing by yourself with the camera facing you and you're just talking by yourself. Looked like the crazy person. But I felt the calling towards it. Like I've said, I just want to have some great conversations with some interesting people. So bringing them out and having them put me in their environments. So as you can see, the first 2 episodes of this is me solo, and I took you to shoot the bow and to fish. Those are 2 of my elements. If you don't find me at home and I'm not working, I'm probably doing one of these 2 things. So yeah, I want them to put me out of my comfort zone a little bit, create an active conversation. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm excited because it's a new challenge. It's putting me in an arena that I've never been in before. So you feel like a rookie. Got so much to learn. The confidence is not there. But with the structure of it, I mean, it's kind of just a free flow right now. I've got like key notes on things I want to talk about. Like I was talking about patience earlier, and who knows if I even answered that question. But I'm ready for this thing to be something that I can look back on, pull little nuggets from, have my girls listen to, because it's almost easier to explain experiences and life lessons talking with other people sometimes, so they can hear it in a different light from Dad. Yeah, guys, I haven't had one hit. And the water is pretty murky, but I mean, if you guys know, if you've been to Montana, all water is crystal clear. So even though you can still see like 2-3 feet down, we're used to seeing like 8-10 feet, if not more, down here. The water is way higher than it normally is. I could usually walk out probably 10 more feet. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in. We'll plan to have another one next week, hopefully with my first ever live guest. No fish today, but that's what happens. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. Till next time, keep moving.